What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. This is your boy Stereo Rifles tuning in on the microphone as usual. And if you're new to the channel and enjoy the content you're about to see, smack that like button and don't forget to subscribe down below. Anyways, so we got some fresh leaks, man. Finally got something to talk about with Modern Warfare. They're finally, give us a little tidbit of this, a tidbit of that. Honestly, one thing I want to say real quick before we get into it, that, they keep calling this stuff leaks. And honestly, low-key, I feel like they know what they're doing, man. Modern Warfare is letting this stuff get leaked out. I think, honestly, they just call it leaks just to create more buzz and hype, on the Call of Duty news, which is cool. It makes sense. It's logical. But I really do. I'm not saying certain leaks have happened that were actual leaks, but I think a lot of this stuff they just put out is, somebody reports it to Charlie Intel and they call it a leak. I'm like, I kind of call bullshit, man. I think this is just, this is just Infinity Ward throwing us a few breadcrumbs, so to speak. Just to, tease our taste buds for Call of Duty just a little bit, man. Just to keep us tagged, keep us going along, till they finally release something real. Anyway, so yeah, man. Charlie Intel tweeted out, man, or was it Call of Duty Dexerto? One of the two. We finally got the kill streaks from the game leaked. And for the most part, most of it's the traditional stuff that we want to see. And there's a few, one or two in there that I saw was pretty dope. First off, man, the personal UAV. This is a new one. This one I was actually pretty excited for, man. I'm a solo player. Yes, I like to help my team. But at the same time, half the time, if you got a team full of Timmies, they don't know how to read the damn UAV anyway. So it's like, you know what? Screw them, man. I mean, yes, in a sense, maybe since it's not a traditional UAV, you're not going to get assist points off of it. But if it's kill streaks in this game anyway, it's not going to matter. Unless for, OBJ play. Next on the list, the shielded turret, which I'm assuming is pretty much a sentry gun. We've had it through every Call of Duty. I'm hoping it's a little better than Black Ops 4. The sentry turret in Black Ops 4 is pretty damn dookie if you ask me. The AI is terrible and I can't believe it hasn't been buffed way further than it already has. Next on the list, brothers, care package. Again, we know what a care package is, nothing new. Scrambler drone is the next one on the list. I'm guessing that's a counter UAV. I mean, what else would that be? You know what I mean? Especially being a lower streak. I'm guessing that's just another name for a counter UAV. Let's see. Cluster Strike. I'm guessing that's pretty much like the Hellstorm missile, or like the Trinity rocket from Ghosts. Nothing new. I mean, we love these streaks, so I mean, it's cool. It's fan favorite, so it's all good. Next on the list, the cruise missile. It's according to this, and sounds similar to the Predator missile, which again is kind of similar to the Trinity rocket. How you open up the laptop and you launch it, and melt somebody's face off. Next on the list, the UAV, of course, for the whole team. Now, this is the traditional UAV, which, I mean, I think you should be able to have both options. Pretty dope, pretty dope. Precision airstrike. The next one is Wilson, a small remote tank. So I'm guessing that's like the Cerberus from Black Ops 3 or the Mantis from Black Ops 4. Again, traditional stuff, nothing necessarily new. Let's see, chopper gunner, can't go wrong with chopper gunner, man. Any aerial streak like the AC-130 chopper gunner, I'm dope with, man. I mean, you actually work yourself up to getting that streak. Hey, it's definitely well worth it. Next, guess what, guys? They brought it back. Well, technically they brought it back. The advanced UAV. It's not the VSAT per se, but it's still better than nothing. We've been suffering all year on Black Ops 4 without the VSAT. The hater, whatever you want to call it, and it's here, baby. Again, it's not as good as the VSAT, but hey, I'll take it. And it's better than what was it in Call of Duty Ghosts? What was it called? The Oracle. Oracle's pretty much like the recon specialist ability. What the hell is it called? Vision Pulse. Pretty much the same kind of thing. Which it wasn't bad, but I'll take an advanced UAV over that any day. This one's pretty dope. Next one on the list, Chem Strike. Not like the Call of Duty Ghost Chem Strike, but I'm guessing it's more like a Napalm Strike from Black Ops 1. That'll work. I'm dope with that. Next, we got the VTOL fighter jet. It's like a Harrier that hovers over the map. That should be pretty decent as long as they, it's buffed up real nice. Juggernaut's coming back. It only says Juggernaut though. And Juggernaut, you know, Call of Duty, I know I keep going back to Ghost, but it was the most recent boots on the ground Infinity Ward game that we've had. So that's why I'm going off of that. But we had the Juggernaut Maniac, which was what, you know, the suit you get down, you know, out of a care package, and you know, you got your combat knife and you run around like a freaking crackhead, which was a lot of fun, by the way, if you never got a chance to do that. But also, you know, Juggernaut armor, where you get the minigun. It's a heavier armor. You can't sprint very fast, but it's still a powerful streak nonetheless out of a care package. Also, again, good shit. The AC-130, man. And I'm hoping, since it's an Infinity Ward AC-130, it's going to be beastly. So more to look forward to. And finally, to wrap the list up, guys. Woo! Tactical Nuke is coming back. 25 kill streak and will be game ending at the moment of release. Now, I'm assuming this is going to be gun kills this time around, because back then you could just stack your streaks and your score streak kills would go towards the nuke, which is, don't get me wrong, it's awesome. But today's caliber of Call of Duty players on average are much better than they were back then. You'd be having tac nukes being dropped every other game, bro. And honestly, it would get old, man. You know it would. It's just for the average Call of Duty player these days, it's too easy. I'm not saying it's, you know, super easy, but to have your streaks get your nuke for you, we're in a different day and age, man. The average KD of a Call of Duty player is not what it used to be. But nonetheless, it's cool that they brought it back, man. Obviously, fan favorite. It's better than just getting a goddamn nuclear medal like in Black Ops. I never understood why Treyarch never changed that. Also, I wanted to finish up the commentary saying something I would like to see. It's kind of on my wish list. I doubt we do see it, because this was a Sledgehammer thing, and I thought it was pretty goddamn awesome. And that is customizable kill streaks. Back in Advanced Warfare, you could customize your UAV and all the other high tier streaks, and they all had trade-offs. Like, one example of this is, let's go back to the UAV. I believe you could increase the sweep rate a little bit, I think, but it didn't last as long. You know, that's as an example. And I think, like, other aerial streaks, you might be able to change the gun patterns or something. So, like, let's even say, like, so, you know, again, a gun on a aerial streak might fire faster, but it doesn't last as long. Or you could have a slow firing projectile, but it's stronger, you know, and it could really work. It could, because if you think about it, if it's a different kind of gameplay, like a certain map, it could definitely work to your advantage if you know how to play it right. And honestly, I really hope they would bring this back. I thought it was one of the coolest things Call of Duty did as far as innovation in a long time. I'm just really surprised it never came back. I mean, how many games was that ago? Let's see, Black Ops 4, World War 2, Infinite. I mean, you're talking 4 games ago? I mean, it's 4 years. That's a long, goddamn, time flies. But yeah, that's just a little honorable mention, something I wanted to talk about. I hope they would bring that back. I think that would just be a little cherry on the top, you know, the icing on the cake, if you will. But that is going to wrap it up, ladies and gentlemen. Again, smack that like button down below, subscribe if you're new, and if you enjoyed the content, and I'll just see you on the next one. Take it easy, guys.